The Dunlap is the only time where we start to compress and put weight onto the shin. If you start to put weight onto the shin before you have posture, meaning you start to come here, right? You're going to get wing swept for sure. Do you know your wing sweep?
Not well.
Okay. Wing sweep, he's going to dump me this way. Who knows a wing sweep? Bring it in, Paul. Just so that we're on the same page here. If I come to this and my arm's on the inside and I keep my weight on, I'm for sure I'm going all the way over to the other side. And what I want you to do, let's do that one more time, is I want you to watch the pathway. I want you to watch the pathway of how I fall off to the side over here, because the next move that we're going to do is going to use that same pathway, but I'm going to initiate it instead of him. So let's look at me doing this wrong. Instead of coming up here with posture, I have my weight onto that shin. Watch how I fall off the side over here. Now, he made me do that. All right, get out of here. Patrick. So now I'm going to make myself do that, but I'm going to have positive grips. So, 1, remember the pathway is the same. Number 2, make sure that you don't put weight on them until you have the Dunlap. And the Dunlap comes from having good posture, and that's what locks that hip. So the first movement's here, big posture. He starts reaching up for the collars. I'm like, get away from me with this, right? Then you can start working your knees and getting your passes dynamically. There will be people that create problems for you here, whether it's too tight binding or when you came down here, they do get some control onto the collar. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my arm, I'm going to reach around the outside of his cheek, and I'm going to grab a hold of the belt. Important down here, not up here. I don't want him to have the ability to roll flat to the back, because that would be problematic. My inside hand right here is going to reach inside the knee shield. I'm going to grab a hold of the pants. Let go. See what I'm grabbing. Now, what happens if you grab 4 fingers in, Megan?
You get a penalty.
You get a penalty, right? How many fingers do I have in? You don't know. Right? I'm sitting on top of it. Now, with that in mind, after I initiate this pass, if they start seeing the fingers in the wrong place, they're going to come up and slap your hand. They're going to give you a penalty. We don't want that to cost you a match. So, this is illegal. This is fine. I know it's kind of semantic, but whatever. Okay? So, 1 and 2. Now, I'm going to take myself in the same motion like he's going to wing sweep me. You're going to feel off balance. You're going to feel like you're falling. Right on. Okay? So watch, I'm going to turn the angle a little bit so we can see what's going on here. 1, I fall off to the side and I stiff arm right here. Now, he has 2 choices. 1, he can try to turtle. Tough, because I'm holding on to the belt. 2, he can shrimp and bring the leg over my head. Turn towards me. Right? 1. Right? And then we can start coming out the back. Let's look at it again. Pants falling down. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. 1, pop up, posture. Dunlap, bummer. He starts grabbing a hold of that collar, right? Grabbing below the cheek, grabbing the belt. The hand reaches in. From here, I'm going to fall off the back, nice and tight. And if he gives me a little giddy up with it because I have my weight on the shin, and he wing sweeps me, right on. No problem. You need to see this? Yeah. Alan. Same angle. Hand on the hip, I pop up, right? Dunlap, he grabs a hold of my collar. He's killed my posture. I actually killed my own posture. Reaches around, grabs the pants. This one reaches in. I'm gonna fall off with the back, and I just stiff arm right here. He shrimps and turns in, right? Out the back. Don't let go of the belt here. That can be helpful. Make sense? Don't worry about the leg coming over and hopping through. Just fall off to the side and come up and crush him. Ready? 1, 2.